Good day, class. It is indeed another day of fun and learning. Today, we will explore your knowledge with regards to your career path through this module in Homeroom Guidance entitled A Closer Look at My Considerations for Senior High School. At the end of this module, you are expected to analyze the factors to be considered in planning for senior high school track and strand. Another objective for this module is relate potentials and traits helpful in the preferred track and strand. And for the last objective, appreciate the importance of your relationship with your environment and significant others in choosing your track and strand. But of course, be mindful of our time allotment for this module, which is 60 minutes, and be ready for the materials that is needed in answering our activities, like sheet of paper, short band papers, pen, and or pencil. You are now 1 year away in your senior high school, so it's important to identify what track you are to take. Through this self-assessment and help from others, you will identify factors which will play essential role in your senior high school track and strand decision. It is necessary to learn various factors that can affect your decision on what to pursue as soon as you finish junior high school. Significant people and events can help you understand the process of finding what career fits your skills and preferences. Now, through this module, you will be assisted in exploring possible career choices, and you will be able to understand the paths leading to the different tracks and strands in senior high school. In Module 6, you have been shown the importance of fulfilling your roles and responsibilities in the family, and you were also able to engage in meaningful home-based activities. So now, let's try this. On a sheet of paper, draw a circle and write my considerations in choosing my senior high school track and strand, like the one below. Around the circle, write your considerations in choosing your senior high school track and strand. Write as many as you can. A sample is provided as your guide. Answer the processing questions after. Write this graphical organizer in your paper and answer as many as you can. Do this in 10 minutes. After writing down considerations in choosing your track in senior high school, try to process your answers by answering these questions. Number 1. Among your answers, what are the top, most, and the least considerations? Why? And number 2, how do you want to act on these considerations? Maybe you're now thinking of what actions to take in the next years. But let us explore more on this activity. Copy the table below on a sheet of paper. In the first column, enumerate traits and potentials that you think you have. Check what track it would be most relevant and related. It can happen that a certain trait or potential is relevant to all tracks, but choose only the closest track for that. Examples have been provided as your guide. Here is an example for you. If you are good in singing, then arts and design is your track. If you are good in solving math problems, then you have to choose the academic track. Now it's your turn. What are your traits and potentials? Write your answers in your paper. Now let us process your answers. What do you notice with your answers? What track does have the most number of checks? How about the least number of checks? And is the result reflective of your preference or desired track? Why or why not? From the activities you answered, it shows that career planning helps you understand the knowledge, competencies, and skills in preparing for your future path. The following are self-help activities for career pathing. Come up with a well-planned career by taking a closer look at these actions. Developing self-awareness leads you to realize the career path that is appropriate and relevant to you. Exploring your environment and the opportunities around helps as a factor in the relevant skills, personal potentials, and traits that you may want to consider. There are several factors that are considered important in choosing your senior high school track and strand. Some of these are the following: belief in your abilities, interest, skills, and abilities. Your awareness of your own traits and potentials plays an important role in understanding the best career path for your own future. Your interests can be an avenue for you to demonstrate the skills and competence needed in your planned career. So there are factors in choosing senior high school track and strand. One is financial assistance, parent support, list of schools offering each track and strand, environmental and other similar factors. Potentials and traits are helpful in choosing what senior high school track and strand is relevant and appropriate for you to take after junior high school. There are 4 senior high school tracks to choose from. 1 is academic, 2 is technical vocational livelihood or TechVoc, 3 arts and design, and number 4 sports. Under the academic track are science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, or STEM. Next is accountancy, business and management, or ABM. Humanities and social sciences, or HUMS. And general academic strand, or GAS. Under the technical vocational livelihood track are home economics, information and communications technology or ICT, agri-fishery arts, and industry arts. Under the arts and design track are music, theater, visual arts, media arts, and dance. Under the sports track are physical education, sports science, sports recreation leadership, fitness, and coaching and officiating. Learners like you tend to become interested in an activity if you see yourself competent in performing it and if you see the positive outcome. Interests are unlikely to develop in activities in which you see yourself as not performing well and you most likely expect negative outcomes. Interest may also flourish if you already possess the talent and you have an enabling environment that can support to achieve positive outcomes. This may not also develop if you are deprived of the chances to nurture your efficiency and positive beliefs about yourself. I hope your mind is clear now on what track to choose in senior high school. Now, on a clean sheet of paper, list down three possible concerns or problems that you may encounter in deciding for the track and strand that you are planning to take in senior high school. Then, below each concern or problem, write down the possible solution and the people who can help with such. Now, copy the table on a short band paper. Write your answer in each column. An example has been provided to guide you. For example, the track that you want is sports. Then, this is where my traits and potentials lead to. Academic. This is what my parents or guardians want for me. Tech Voc or technical vocational livelihood. These are the tracks available in my environment. Academic sports. How about you? What is your answer? After all the activities, I want to know your thoughts and feelings. On a sheet of paper, write your answers to the following questions. Number 1. Are there any differences among your answers in what I have learned? 2. If none, does it help you in planning for your track and strand? Why? If yes, how do you want to act on the issue? Explain your answer. Thank you for listening. This is Mrs. Rosemary C. Espino. Gotta go.